Everyone remember this tweet of Donald Trump 5 years ago saying, "I'm not a fan of Bitcoin." But this changed, and now he might be one of the biggest advocates in crypto. He even picked Vance as his new vice president, which is really involved and pro-crypto. This is why Bitcoin might be the thing that will tip everything for Trump on this next election. Hi, by the way, welcome on Hands On Finance, where we study what's happening on chain because the blockchain is an open ledger, so we can see all the transactions, who made money, who lost money, follow the smart money and make even more money. But we can also see who received and how much money. So that's why we're gonna check on chain how much Donald Trump received for his crypto campaign. Don't forget to pull down your little matcha and let's get to it. In this video, I will show you why it's a smart choice for USA. Secondly, I will show you why it's a smart choice for Trump to control the narrative. And third, I will show you how much crypto Trump have and his vice president and how much he collected for his campaign. To understand his change of opinion, we have to understand what happened during those 5 years, because it's totally normal for someone to change their opinion in the course of 5 years. It would be actually quite scary if nothing changed. The thing is that he witnesses the printing of money. And even if Trump is a billionaire, well, he understood that the billions I own now, they have a lot less value than 5 years ago. And also, if I say India, China, USA, you know what it is? It's all those documentaries that we see on YouTube on who is going to take over the power. And when you check the number of crypto investors in India, it's almost 100 million. In China, it's 60 million and 50 million for the USA. And USA doesn't like to be the third. They want to be the first one. So this could really change. Now, of course, in this report, we don't have the amount associated to it, but we can still understand that 52 million people, that's a big number of investors. And if those people want to vote with someone that is for crypto, well, they don't have many choices. It's Donald Trump. But it's not only this, it's a real competition, because if China is owning most of Bitcoin and they own the production of microchip, because one day they might conquer Taiwan, then what is left for USA? They need to have an edge, and Europe is sleeping on the crypto. They just don't understand. They just don't comprehend it. They're thinking about how we can use the coins. That's what they do there. We know his influence on the market because since the incident, the Bitcoin price went up plus 14%. And even we can see this on Polymarket, which is a betting platform for anything and everything happening on the blockchain. Now, 71% of the people think that Donald Trump will be elected as president. Donald Trump is a smart person because if he cannot own X and the media platform, what he can do is try to put the people who are on this platform in his pocket. We know that Elon Musk is a fervent advocate of crypto sometimes, but when he does, it goes crazy. And he's backing Donald Trump. And if you're on Twitter, you know that crypto Twitter is big. So if you want to own the narrative in the media, either on Reddit, X, or Facebook, having crypto people in your pocket will be a major advantage. Plus, I mean, the number of meme coins created around Trump is just gigantic. Trump is definitely one of the best things that could happen to crypto. Every week we will have a new event, something that we can all joke about and bet our life saving onto a meme coin that will crash a week later. But that's the beauty of it. And Donald Trump is one of the first presidents to accept crypto donation. He actually received around $250 million in donation as of June 19, but only $60,000 came from crypto. Now, I'm going to dig further into this because I think we are missing some point. However, what is good is that we can see all the transactions that happen, so we can know and have an idea of how the donation of Donald Trump are growing compared to what he gets in crypto. So with all those addresses, we know that Donald Trump receive it and then they send it directly to Coinbase, where they convert any other currency to US dollars. Even if the fortune of Donald Trump is multiple billion. We know that he owns around $10 million in crypto. He had collection of NFTs. You get a good old Trump here. A massive amount actually, $5 million. So probably everyone is sending him this meme coin. Those are on Ethereum, by the way. Can you imagine if Donald Trump create a Solana address, pop it on his Twitter, it will go full on DJ. And when I check the receiving address of Donald Trump, we see a lot more transaction those days. It's still quite a small amount. People selling some Matic, some USDC. It's not massive, right? It's okay. However, we can see that it was really quiet. Like in June 29, July 6, July 7. And then since the event, the number of donations just grew drastically. So I will not be surprised if the donation that they receive with fiat money, credit card payment and co is just going up. But let's not forget also, now that Vance is, I don't know how to pronounce it, is going to be the vice president, he had over 100K in Bitcoin. Well, he had between 100K and 250K as 2022. And his net worth is around $5 million. Now, we can do some napkin math, and we know that around 2022, most of the time, Bitcoin was below 30K. So we can imagine that he has now probably 200K to 500K, or maybe even $1 million in crypto, which would represent 10 to 20% of his net worth. And also, let's not forget that big people, big profile in crypto are backing Donald Trump. The Winkleson twins, they did a donation to Donald Trump of $2 million. And because Trump is one of the biggest trollers of all time, he did on his page to donate in crypto and in Bitcoin. He put a maximum donation, which is $844K and $600. You have to tip the hat when it's like that. Because no one had the decency to make a donation to Trump and share the receiving address. Well, I'm going to have to do it myself. By the way, you kind of look like the guy, you know, when they tell you, you go touch grass, you made your 10x, you're happy. The amount, quite sizable. Let's put $3. I hope you don't spend it all at once. Donald, okay, we need to put 500 minimum, then we're going to put 500. Bitcoin Express checkout, and here it is. I have the address to send my money. We got our transaction proof here, confirmed after 21 seconds, which is fast, because I overpaid 4x the fees rate. I just wanted it to be fast. Doesn't matter, $3 in fees. It's okay, it goes to the miners. We all know a miners in our family. Probably not, but now what I want to see is the address that collected the Bitcoin, this one, what they do on it. We get a confirmation. I'm going to follow up on this because I don't know when they are going to send those funds to another wallet. As you can see here, this is used by OpenNode, which is a payment processor that have Lightning. So technically, Donald Trump is the first president to accept Lightning Network payment. I paid on-chain because anyways, the fees are pretty cheap those days on Bitcoin. But if I did with Lightning, it would have been like a fraction of a dollar. Let's check how is it going to go. So my Bitcoin arrived on this address. And I wonder if this one sent to somewhere else. So far, they stayed on that one, which is a bit annoying. I'm going to monitor this address. Trump. There we go. Unfortunately, even after waiting for a while, I can't see how much Trump received in Bitcoin because the funds didn't move yet. I contacted the company behind collecting those payments, which is OpenNode, if they could give me some information, but their Twitter is dead. So probably I will not have it. What I'm going to do is monitor if anything happened on this address and get transferred to another address. Like this, I may know how much Bitcoin Donald Trump received and how much it is. So if you want to have this information, I will put you a link in the description to my Telegram. It's free to join. You will have a link in the description. And now, if you want to know more about Donald Trump and have a full analysis of his portfolio and the NFT collections that he launched, because trust me, it's quite entertaining, well, you can watch one of my old videos here. and let's see if I progressed. It was a pleasure, and don't forget one thing: stay handsome. Ciao.